Hey y'all, and welcome to Scrappin with Sheri. I just got the new On the Farm collection last night in a box, and I've had time to open it up and look at it this morning, and I wanted to show you through the On the Farm collection. Now there's one paper pack with this, the designer paper pack, and here are the papers in it. There are 2 of each sheet. This is a brown wood grain with a cow print on the back in the browns and the beiges. This one is a light gray stripe with a honeycomb look on the back. A very good neutral. Great for a base page, your background on your page. There's a pretty red plaid. This one looks a lot like one of the ones that was in our seasonal sightings collection. Very similar. And then on the back, we've got a plaid that's got some browns, some reds, some greens, which would pick up all of the farm colors, the red barn, the green grass, or the green tractor, and then the browns in there. It's a nice print. This is a really pretty yellow. It's got little tiny flowers all over that. I think you can see it on the camera. Just kind of a tone on tone there. And then the back side of it is white with little tiny sunflowers all over. Oh, that is adorable. This would be great even for fall pictures in the sunflower fields. Oh, look at this red. For those of you who love chickens, we have the red with chickens all over it. The back of it looks like a quilt print to me. That's pretty. That would be nice to cut apart and make borders with. I'm all about the borders. This green is gorgeous. It's a green. It's got little tiny squares all over it. Just shades of green on there. It's a little bit darker than it appears on the camera. And it is not metallic like it looks. And look at all the produce. We've got carrots and corn and radishes and onions and tomatoes and all the different foods from the farm. So those are the papers out of the collection. There's also a pack of layered border embellishments. Now these are great, and they are on a plastic sheet, so it keeps them kind of in place. I've already taken the grass off to play with it a little bit, but there are 2 of the grass, the one that's the rolling hills with the farm, the windmill, the sun, and then the corn in the background. And these are layered. They have some dimension to them. And pull this one off so you can see that maybe. If you look at it up close, you can see that they've kind of popped up some of those on the back to make it more dimensional. Kind of gives it a 3D effect. The grass is the same way. So you have 2 of the grass. You also have 2 of the sunflower border, and then the others are singles. So if you're all about matchy-matchy, you might want to do 2 packs of these border embellishments. But we've got the rolling hills with the hay, the 2 sunflowers, and then the wheat fields on those. And again, they're all dimensional, which is really nice. So those are the borders. The matte pack. And I know you've heard me say that the matte pack is great for multiple reasons. It's great to use as an embellishment on the page. You can actually put your pictures on top of these. They can take the place of a title or journaling. And a lot of the matte packs now, they have a title that goes horizontally on one side and then vertically on the other. You could add a small picture here or cut this off to make a small embellishment. Home is where my herd is. We've got the quilt look. Man, these would have been great for the Amish village we visited last fall that I just scrapbooked. But hey, we'll have to make another trip. These are journal boxes on both sides with the same pattern both ways. If you don't want to journal on all these, put a picture on here. Looks great. We've got the sunflowers to coordinate with that sunflower border we've got. Welcome to our coop. That's cute. And the little barn, that's also got the journaling area on it. And you can have it vertically or horizontally. Fun on the farm. I'm thinking we need a scrapbook and field trip. We need to go find us a farm to take pictures at. Life is better on the farm. The cow print. Down on the farm. That's just the cover card stock that goes in it to help it be more stable. All right, let's see what we got here. Just little bitty red flowers all over. That's cute. And then yellow on the back. Now, these are a little bit larger, but the great thing about having the larger ones is you can stack these to make some really cute little boxes in the corner of your page. So it's really fun to stack the larger and the smaller together. Journaling boxes, great for frames here. You can cut them apart and use them for frames. Or again, put a picture all the way around. We've got the cows and the horses and the goats on this side and the chickens. That's really cute. Great for bullet journaling. And then just another matting box. We've got the little red flowers again. And I would never use these as is. I'm sure that you can, but I always seem to cut these apart for some reason, unless I put a whole 4x6 picture on it. Got the yellow plaid, those little flowers in orange, and a pretty green plaid. That's really nice. We've got our animals again as the border, and then a lovely brown plaid for the background there. The little gray checks and the gray stripes that were off of our paper. Here we've got the gray stripes again with the checks. That brown plaid with our little animals. Our little animals again. And that John Deere looking plaid. And then we've got the little orange flowers with the green plaid. And that's the mat pack. Let's look at the stickers. The stickers come with 2 sheets. Generally, one is icons. One is more titles, informational kinds of things, titles mainly, and then one is borders. And this has 2 fences on it. It looks like it's all one piece, but they actually come apart here. So there's 2 fences and then 2 of the vines, which would be great for the garden stuff. The titles, we've got Farm Sweet Farm, Memories. And don't think just because you don't have a farm that these things would not be useful for you. Yippee could work for so many things. Chore Time could work straight at your house. Memories could work for anything. Fresh Air and Sunshine could work for anything. So, hey, y'all, that always works in the South. Happy. There are a lot of things that could work for numerous occasions, not just a visit to the farm. But on the farm stickers, we've got the cute little artwork with all the different animals, the pigs, the horses, the cows, the sheep, the goats, the chickens, and some flowers, some tools, which is great. We've been wanting some tools. Maybe there'll be more. So that's the 3-pack of the stickers. And then one more thing in the paper line is the On the Farm layered frame embellishment. It's an extra large frame, which is actually the perfect size to hold a 4x6 picture. And I plan to design a page using this and hope to get it up on the Facebook page really soon today. But look how cute that is. Just stick your 4x6 picture in there. You're ready to go. As far as the tools for this collection, we have a couple of tools. One is the Barn and Fence Border Maker cartridge. I've already got that in my border maker system because I've been playing with that. And I went ahead and, went ahead and punched that as is, just out of brown to keep the fences brown. But I went back and I was looking at it and I thought I wouldn't want all those barns on there. So I went back and put this on my 12-inch straight trimmer and I chopped off the barns in between. And I think I will actually chop this one off as well. And punched it again in the red so I could add a red barn on here. And then it just kind of looks like a fence all the way down, rather than having all the barn houses all the way down. I liked that look. And then I had pulled this grass border embellishment off because I thought you could always put that grass border embellishment there. Although the grass is bigger, that gives you some dimension. It makes you feel like the farmhouse and the fence are off in the distance somewhere. We could even layer some corn behind it, but I don't know. The corn's probably too large to do that. Yeah, I think so. But this does give you some depth on your page by layering these 2 things. So I kind of like that look. I'll be playing with that a little bit more. And we also have the little tractor punch. Now the tractor punch is a nice little size. I could see the tractor sitting right out here in the field. And I used an old border maker cartridge that we had called the gear chain. And I punched out the gear chain I just used it as a standalone punch. Let me show you how I did that. I put the gear chain in the border maker punch housing, but I didn't use the paper guide. And I just stuck this in there, punched it, and the gears stay on this paper, but it's really easy to take your scissors and just chop them apart. Now, this is what I wanted initially, was something that looks like that, but it's a little bit too big dimensionally for my tractor wheel. So I just cut off all the little points on that. And that's how I got the little wheel that I put on mine. And it doesn't have to be perfect. You know, these are just for fun, so don't feel like you got to get every single edge just exactly perfect. But when I chopped that off, I ended up with this little wheel, and I just used my repositionable tape to adhere that to the tractor, just to add a little bit of something different, a little bit of color to that. Of course, I made my tractors green because when I was growing up, most people had John Deere tractors around here. So that is the On the Farm collection. I hope you like that. If you want to order this, the bundle is still 10% off until next Friday. I believe that's March 24th. 10% off on my website, and my website will be linked below, so you can take advantage of the 10% off discount through March 24th. After that, the pieces should still be available, but you'll have to pay full price for them at that point. Until I see you next time, happy scrapping.